So have you ever tried to get away with something, perhaps maybe cut corners a little bit, only to get caught? Well, Mozart did such a thing. He was commissioned to write a series of flute works for a guy named Ferdinand de Dijon, who was this very wealthy amateur flute player. And Mozart and him were acquaintances, I would say is probably the best way to put it. So Mozart was supposed to write a series of flute concertos and flute quartets for Dijon. And the only issue is that Mozart was not a big fan of the flute of his day. That's not to say he hated it, because he actually did enjoy the flute. It's just the flute at that time was a very imprecise instrument. It's since evolved to be this beautiful instrument we know and love. So when he got to the second of the flute concertos he was supposed to write, he just had no inspiration. And he's like, you know what? I did write an oboe concerto recently, and oboe concertos and flute concertos are sort of interchangeable. So how about I just take this oboe concerto, change a couple of things, and call it my flute concerto number 2, which is what he ended up doing. He gave the piece to Dijon, and Dijon figured it out. He was smarter than Mozart thought, and he's like, you know what? You just recycled something you already have, so I'm not going to pay you for your time. So, word to the wise, don't try to cheat a fellow musician.